Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that means we're playing Remnant Shadow, our Star Wars actual play. I'll be your GM for the evening, Jason, and with me will be Jeremy playing Ozen, Sarah playing Io, Rappy playing Keltzer, Eric playing the Captain, and I believe our medical droid will be showing up at some point.
Eventually. Possibly.
When he gets out of the factory.
Yeah.
That works really well for someone playing a droid.
It does. Alright, so we missed last week due to
Technical difficulties.
So much.
It was a list of things. A couple of us were having
Yeah.
technical difficulties. Several people couldn't make it.
I literally went unconscious after I told them I couldn't join, and I woke up and I was like, "Oh, we didn't have session. Okay."
Clearly, I'm more important than I thought. That's the proper takeaway.
Of course.
Yeah.
But the session before that, you had arrived at the pit. A tourist trap on this small, out-of-the-way planet out in wild space. Well, I shouldn't say small, unimportant planet out in wild space. As you're trying to search out, I guess, clues to deciphering Ozen's dream.
I believe so, yeah.
She clearly saw what system, well, you're assuming that the system she saw is the one you need to find. And this was a planet that the Empire had record of, but very little contact with. And it was in their search pattern. And best you could tell from a map, probably the closest to where Ozen had seen, at least from Ozen's perspective in the vision. So anyway, you made it to this pit, which was this huge, it was a mine back in the day. Far more advanced than the now extinct native species on the planet could have constructed at the time. Getting to the bottom of that, y'all started exploring a little bit. Ozen, I believe, felt a slight pull to one side and met a local, met a local painter.
A force painter. The coolest shit I've ever seen in my life.
So, from everybody else's point of view, they just start kind of wandering around looking. Ozen wanders off into the woods and comes back a little bit later with like a portrait tucked up under her arm.
Best day of my life.
Got some local art.
And it was a starscape scene, I believe.
Not unlike something I saw in my vision.
As you got back to the little lift elevator thing that would take you back up out of the pit, several of the workers, because this is essentially a park, several of the workers were clustered around a data pad, watching a live transmission that showed Star Destroyers hovering over some of the major cities, some of the planet's major cities. The Empire has arrived and appears to have arrived in force.
How fun.
I'm sure it's a coincidence and nothing you need to worry about.
Well, I'm head on out.
I'm gonna go
one of the workers kind of pulls himself away from the data pad long enough to run the elevator up for you.
Mhm.
And he kind of looks at you. You guys are off-worlders, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's not hard to tell because your
Yeah.
accents are completely different than the locals.
Uh-huh.
Even though you're all essentially speaking basic. What kind of ships are those?
Bad ships.
I hoped you liked your independence for as long as you had it.
Why would anybody try to take us over?
Because that's what they do.
This far
They
out?
they colonize whatever they can get their grubby little mitts on.
Well, we got a self-defense force, but we don't have anything near that size.
I would recommend guerrilla tactics and hoping for the best.
I would recommend moving.
Can't quickly enough impart knowledge to defeat them.
What you need are teddy bears with pointed sticks. Get your own way.
Giant teddy bears with spears.
Giant enemy crabs, dude.
Speaking of animal mascots, I think Io found her a pet.
Yeah, which she's just kind of like keeping, kind of like hidden.
Well, it's not cooperating. It wants out.
Oh, I'm sure she's doing her best.
So they get to the top of the pit. There's a few people over by the air speeders, the buses, basically. Hey, it's not a particularly large group, out of all the even out of just counting all the tourists that are here. But there's a small group that's like demanding to be taken back to town now. They don't know what's going on with these weird ships, but they want to be home, not here.
Call. Making sure my lightsaber is tucked up under and not visible.
But there's a good chance that nobody here on this planet would recognize it anyway, other than some oddball historians or something, or like the woman you talked to earlier.
Oddball historians are the people that are like, I don't know, 4 miles up.
They can't see it from 4 miles away. You're worried about nothing.
We don't know if they sent a landing party.
It's not Star Trek where you can detect a artificial brain from light years away on one planet.
I remember that.
There are parts of that movie I like. Overall, it was not great.
Yeah.
All right. So what are y'all doing?
Getting the fuck out.
Back to the ship.
I'm all for getting off planet really quick. Do we have anything else we need here? Do we need the gift shop or anything?
Nope, I'm good.
So you're joining the crowd that's demanding to be taken back to civilization.
Yeah.
We can climb ourselves out of here, right?
We're already out. We just
already
have to
out,
get a
yeah.
ride back to the port.
Yeah, y'all didn't fly y'all ship out here. Y'all took essentially a bus or a cab or whatever,
Do we know which way our ship is?
Well, if you took one of the buses, there's a schedule for how long they're going to be here, and then they head back. However, given the oddness, you can hear the pilots talking, and apparently they've got their manager is trying to coordinate. Basically, if he sends one bus back with everybody on it that wants to go back right now, making sure he's still got enough seats on other buses to get all the other tourists that are here.
Back where they need to go.
Right. So you wind up hanging around for another 40 minutes or so. Longer than you'd like, but nothing unreasonable.
While we're just kind of hanging out for this time, I'm gonna Where are you? I'm gonna activate Magnify Senses just so I can kind of get a sense of what's going on, like what other people are saying, or muttering under their breath.
Most of the
Make-
people in the group you're in at the moment
Uh-huh.
are scared.
Sure.
Thus, the whole wanting to go home right away. You know, maybe if one of those ships had shown up, it wouldn't be a big deal. But there's at least 3 of them, and they are over, you know, 3 of the larger cities on the planet.
I'm gonna just keep this up just in case we actually get on the bus, drive by, and someone says something incriminating. So I'm gonna choose to keep this on at least for a little bit here.
Okay. Like I said, you wait around 40 minutes or so. They start loading the people onto the bus. The drive back is longer than the drive here because they stop at a couple different spots to let groups of people off. But the final stop is the city y'all had left your ship in. What name is the ship currently under?
One second, I think we even changed it from the other one.
Yeah, you came up with something brand spanking new for it.
Far Strider.
That's right. That's right. I got it written over here. I forget where did I get that? I think that was a Wheel of Time. Something from Wheel of Time.
Because I think they asked R2 to name it.
That's right. I remember that.
But so y'all get back to the city. Things have obviously progressed quickly. The Star Destroyer is hovering over. I mean, it's in orbit, but it's this city is one of the ones with a Star Destroyer hovering over it. There have been no reports of the destroyers firing on anybody yet.
They don't know we're here yet.
The local government, because like I said, this planet's got multiple governments. 2 or 3, I forget. Not a huge number. It's not the unified planet like you run into in Star Wars a lot.
Like 4 or 5 countries here.
And they made an official statement that these are ships from the Empire. They undoubtedly their intents are peaceful.
And rolls her eyes through her skull.
At least one politician says, they say they're just here looking for something. But 1 or 2 of the reports, you can kind of see the politicians sweating. As you get near the spaceport, you're starting to see stormtroopers. It's almost like a line of like those Lambda shuttles just coming in and landing and then taking back off.
Okay.
I'm sure this is fine.
Sure.
Let's see, how many people can a Star Destroyer carry?
A lot.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a probably not a big invasion force for an entire planet, but if they just want to take over important cities, yeah, they could probably do that. I mean, if their intentions weren't peaceful, which they clearly are. Politicians said so. You gotta trust politicians.
Yeah, of course.
Especially when they're on TV. It's gotta be true.
Hmm.
So the streets are fairly empty around the spaceport, other than the stormtroopers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see a few citizens, civilians moving around, and the spaceport's workers seem to be going about their business. The stormtroopers are armed, but don't seem to be harassing anybody too much. At least not that you can see out of like the window of the cab that's driving you to, taking you to the spaceport.
Mhm.
Now, how are you wanting to approach this? Are you going to try to scout the area out, or are you just beelining for your ship? Yeah, just going to run by slapping your watch. Well, look at the time. I got to go.
Hood up, just walking with purpose.
Back think murder.
So yeah, you're also carrying that painting too.
Yep. Well, the painting doesn't mean anything. It's just a really nice painting.
Unless somebody else did wiggly waggly force stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Wrap your robe around it?
Could, I guess, just
It has had plenty
Like
of
I-
time for the paint to dry on the trip back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not oil based. You're fine.
It's like Duro acrylic or something. I don't know.
Mm.
Beskar acrylic.
Beskar. Wow.
Really sturdy paint, man.
I mean, yeah.
They only
that's
use that
fair.
for they only use that in metallic paints. They've got a ton of it on this planet. They don't realize how valuable it is elsewhere.
Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Are they letting anybody through into the port?
You see some people in normal clothes that seem to be coming in. They're getting questioned as they go in or whatever, but
Mm.
they're talking to a stormtrooper. Stormtrooper gets on the radio. A little bit later, you do see at least a couple people that are allowed in.
Mm.
I think they've seen us once or twice. They may or may not be interested.
Yeah.
What are the chances that any one particular stormtrooper here has seen y'all before?
Yeah, but they're radioing back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't give them your real names. Which, to be fair, I think y'all had did y'all? Y'all had aliases to go with this new ship name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me trying to remember what it was. It's been a while.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I ever wrote those down. Not that it's
I know
terrible.
Io's was Vera, so.
And Kelter was Deltris. The captain was Kane. Okay.
Kane. Yeah, that was
Apparently, I did write those down.
Well done.
Yay! Victory screech.
So what was Ozen's name?
Was I around when y'all were talking about pseudonyms?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
We'll just call you. We'll just say she's calling herself Nizo.
I hate that I like it.
What's your next character name there?
And I can pronounce
No,
it.
the next character has to be something unpronounceable for Jason. It's a pattern.
All right. So back to the question: Do you know where do you have the cab drop you off at? And do you just walk in, or do you get
I
sneaky,
mean, we could walk in separate.
sneaky and suspicious?
We do have a ship here. We do have a right to be here, technically.
Nothing suspicious about that.
True. We can attempt the stealth way.
Now is Keltzer was dressed in civilian getup, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shows up in just your best card, just running around.
Sub.
That would raise a lot of questions. One, how did Amando get this far out? And two, why?
It's the way.
It's the way away. All right. So what are you doing?
Walking forward, thinking murder.
Yeah, I will walk with Ozen.
Is it like one person, like they have everyone cordoned off in lines and it's like one person on a checklist or something?
It's just anytime somebody walks up, Stormtrooper puts up their hand. And, at the distance you're at, you see, they're talking.
I still have my thing up. I've been rolling for it.
Well, while you were in the speeder, you still wouldn't have been able to hear, but,
Sure.
once y'all step out, the troopers are asking Nate, what's your name, business, they're setting up the security precautions. And they're not just letting anybody through, though. Like I said, when the person seems to have legit business, they seem to still be let in.
Well, I'm Captain Kane. My ship is parked here. I owed a few of the crew a little bit of R&R, and they wanted to go see the canyon.
Okay, Captain Kane. All right, they've got record of you having landed. They rattle off the name of your ship. So clearly, the spaceport is sharing information with them.
Yep.
You've seen just a few local security people, but not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they've all got this kind of bewildered look on their face.
Yeah.
As an aside, when Io renamed the ship, she rewrote, she put a new VIN number on it.
Oh, yeah. I seem to
Okay.
recall that being a fairly high roll, and an in-depth background check would probably uncover some of it.
Yeah.
At a glance, it should be fine.
If they get the ship facts.
And out here,
Not likely.
they don't have access to the HoloNet. Think of going from high-speed internet to dial-up. None of their equipment's really designed for it.
I don't want to think about that.
I lived it. I don't want to live it again.
I've
done my time.
I've done my time.
But
20 years of it in Azkaban.
But anyway, they wave y'all through.
Io's still holding the mouse,
Duh mouse.
What was it we decided it was? A one-eyed
So I
mole
put a
rat sort of
picture in
thing?
there. In a second, I'll scroll back up.
Oh, yes, the little lizard thing? Yeah, okay. I was thinking about the picture I had posted.
Yeah, little
Eh.
lizard things like actually like an actual creature, but on Dagobah. Maybe like a cousin of it.
Convergent
Slightly
evolution.
bitey.
We'll just roll.
Yeah. Cousin twice removed.
Or something a colonist brought out here way back when.
Mm.
It's an invasive species. That's what it is.
You're doing them a favor, really.
Yeah, really, they're like tribbles, just born pregnant.
Stop crossing streams.
Just constantly like
Me just sitting here going,
I just noticed the time. I will be back, guys.
Yeah, me just sitting here like, how do you defeat the Empire? You load their ships full of tribbles.
Yeah.
All of the cute, adorable cooing noises, it'll win them all over.
or smother
Watch
them.
Yeah.
Or smother them, yeah. As the ships all eventually starve because the triples eat all the food.
I don't like it.
What don't you like?
It's like, here, have a battle map.
Yeah,
It's a pretty battle map.
Thank you. Thank you.
it is.
I just don't like being on a battle map.
I forget where I bought it. Well, it's a lie. Drive through RPGs where I bought it, but anyway.
I think 2 Minute Tabletop put out some starship maps too recently.
I need to go check. I know they had a little shuttlecraft I've been using for a couple of years now. But yes, this is the dock. Opposite corner of you is where your ship is. That is not a good representation of your actual ship, but it's
That's enough.
It's a ship.
yeah. It's a ship
We
that,
know
I
it's
that I already had uploaded into Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I did have it in the wrong position though. It should have been more over in the corner. There we go. But you see a lot of stormtroopers in the bay. You see that squad of them that is floating around, not floating around, but standing around, really kind of examining your ship closely.
Kind of ducks behind anybody because they're all taller than her, and comms quietly R2. Hey R2, how long have they been around?
They started landing troops in the port a couple of hours ago.
How about around the ship?
Some came through hour and a half ago. Just kind of noting, different stuff. They stopped, they looked at the ship briefly, and they moved on. And then more of them started showing up after that. They've tried to, he lets you know they tried to communicate, and he's just pretended the ship was empty. He has not responded at all. He did not try to contact you because he doesn't know what kind of what kind of instruments they have pointed at the ship. It might pick up a broadcast.
Good thing Isle has a super secure channel.
Oh yeah, directly right into the tiny droid head.
Well, that or they're pointing something at your ship. They now know there's communications back and forth. About that time, while you're talking to R2, this security droid here. Oh, let's get the map over far enough that the OBS picks it up. But this one over here comes walking from around those crates, kind of notes your presence. You see it stop and turn its head a little bit more. And then it turns and begins walking towards you.
Like just walking, or like threatening walking, or here, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
Well, I mean, how threatening do you think? Oh shoot, what was his name?
An 8-foot droid walking towards us.
I mean, they have BL on this ship, who's BL.
Well, you've seen.
BL's a repurposed like protocol droid, isn't he? Or is he something else?
No, he bears a vague resemblance to a protocol droid. That's about it.
Okay, that's what I was.
He's
looking at.
bipedal. That's about.
In his big canon appearance, he was pretending to be a protocol droid.
Okay, that's more what I was getting at. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he looks similar to a protocol droid, but he's a battle droid.
Sure.
He was designed by the Mandalorians.
But what I was saying was how when you saw Rogue One, how intimidating did you think K2SO was? It's the same model.
I mean, it was tall, but
It had those freakishly long arms.
Mm.
It's like if Slender Man was a droid. But anyway, not intimidating at all. But no, it's not running at you. It doesn't have a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It is a weapon. What do you mean?
it doesn't need a weapon. It is one.
This is true.
Hello.
It does have a
Self-destruct.
blaster. Though it does have a decent blaster skill. Maybe I should have given it a blaster. Oh well.
Can I help you?
But he walks straight up to the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Kane,
Yes.
this is your ship. And he gestures over to it.
Called it the Far Strider, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, that is my vessel.
I will need you and your crew to accompany me for some light questioning.
For what purpose?
Your ship bears a resemblance to one that the Empire has interest in.
It's a common model type. Not surprised.
Not common in this part of space.
Quick, run for it!
Your crew also bears a resemblance to the crew of the ship that the Empire is interested in. You, ma'am, there with the painting. Could you pull back your hood?
Oh. It's cold. I know you can't feel things, but it is cold right now.
I have temperature sensors.
Then you know it's cold right now.
Not cold enough that any of the other humanoids in the area are wearing hoods and coats.
I have a
She's
thing,
old.
okay?
She gets cold easily. She's old.
Iron deficiency.
I was like cutting looks to both of like everyone. Do we run? Do we run? Are we running? Holding the mouse like
The droid, looks back down at the captain. Well, once we're inside, I'm sure we'll be warm enough that she can take her hood off then.
Of course.
But please, come with me.
jeez, it's the Empire.
My commanding officer would like to speak with you.
Where is your commanding officer?
Inside the control building. And he gestures over to one of where the offices are for the spaceport.
Is he gesturing towards the ship or away from the ship?
It would be away from the ship. If you're looking at the map, off the map to the left.
Okay.
Can I at least secure my pet on the ship?
He did
Holding
say
up this like screaming rodent.
Are you certain that is not vermin?
They're very trainable. Some have been used to detect bombs.
Well, I suppose it would allow some of our troops to examine the interior of your ship.
Fine. We had everything hidden, right?
Yeah. Well, I think
We're not
we
saying
hit
that out
everything.
loud.
Yeah, we hit
No.
everything. No, we hit everything
We
in
hit
the Ozen
everything
hidey hole.
on the last planet. We had stuff out training and everything on the way here.
I would assume that we would have put it back before we like left the ship. It's
We're
not
not
like
that stupid.
yeah, everything is put back in the Ozen hidey hole.
Ozen's little apartment.
Yeah,
I'm sure some of the heavy weapon stuff y'all might have stuck back in there.
the lightsaber.
I have a hard time. I without y'all having specifically said anything, I have a hard time believing Ozen would have necessarily put the cube in there, since there's one, no reason for anybody to be searching your ship while you're here.
Two, we were training on the way.
And in
Yeah,
this part of the world, they wouldn't, or universe, they wouldn't recognize most of the stuff you're trying to hide anyway.
So
You know, if you still have a crate of explosives, yeah, that's probably stashed somewhere. But
that's for sure.
I think you
No,
gave
I
most of
don't
those
think.
up.
I think the holocron, like the holocron, I'm not worried about. Believe it or not.
Some weird knickknack we picked up.
They haven't seen the holocron yet, so they don't know that I have it. So if this is their first time seeing it, like I could just say,
Yeah,
it
it would probably take an inquisitor to recognize it.
But like, especially if the captain isn't using his lightsaber, I imagine that's like put away with the heavy weapon stuff. My lightsaber, I have on me if they search me.
Oh, dude,
And I always secures all of her. At least the data part. Maybe not her like dim sim or anything.
Mm-hmm.
She got that shit triple encrypted.
well, yeah, sure. The blatantly illegal stuff for sure. But...
Yeah.
Ooh, what kind of sensors do these guys have? Standard human range. Okay.
Damn.
No X-ray vision, nothing like that. Okay.
No true sight.
I didn't think they would. You know, not a lot of stuff carries around like Star Wars style sensors in the city.
Very back phone.
That's usually just a ship thing.
Since it's been like spamming calm on herself, just keeping it fresh, just like making sure everything is.
She's just chanting in a panicked voice under her breath, "Be calm, be calm, be calm, be calm."
Calm down, calm down.
Seem,
maybe not out loud.
Makes her seem very
but
upset.
like maybe not out loud, but like mantras, and it does show her like she'll furrow her brow for a second and be like, okay. It's matching up quite suspiciously well to the demands of the giant droid.
So anyway, the droid seems to be willing to let her put her pet on the ship, since that'll let some of the troops on the ship. As you're talking, a couple of stormtroopers seem to have noticed that there is this interaction going on. They're wandering over.
Oh boy, here we go. How many are coming?
Just 2 at the moment.
Okay.
Option 1 or option 2?
Like I said, you know, if you look throughout the rest of the thing, there's several more, a couple more security droids wandering around. So the droid seems to be kind of waiting for you to make a decision. You know, are you going to come inside with him? Or are we gonna, or is your buddy gonna go secure her animal and on the ship first?
I don't want to make the decision without her
Yeah,
involved.
that's kind of
though,
what's going on here.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll be honest, my gut instinct is let's fucking go.
Yep. Run.
But this is at the moment you've only got 3 sets of eyes on you.
Mhm.
Now, obviously, the moment Blaster starts firing, it's all going to go to hell in a handbasket. But
How heavy are those giant droids? Those 8-foot droids?
what's that now?
Because they're like lanky, right?
They're built kind of lanky, yes.
Yeah. So, ballpark, how heavy do you think they'd be? No, you don't have to ballpark it because I'm absolutely certain some book somewhere has the official weight for those things. But I imagine they're like a little heavier than a human.
All right, they are 7'1", so I imagine they're quite a bit heavier than a human.
Mm.
Even with the kind of lanky look to their build, yeah, they're gonna be made of metal.
Okay.
Uh, 2.16 meters.
I'm back. What did I miss?
We're being questioned right now by a 7-foot droid.
Yeah, a security droid approached you. Your ship resembles a ship that the Empire is interested in. Your crew seems to resemble a crew the Empire is interested in. Please come with me for questioning. Io pulls out the lizard pet thing that you guys didn't know about, and asks if she can at least secure her pet on the ship. The droid thinks about it for a second and seems to think that's a decent idea because that'll let some of the stormtroopers on board to give your ship a going over.
I just got this art piece done. I'd like to get that on the ship as well. I'll show them the paintings. I want to put it somewhere where I can, keep it secure.
May I see the painting?
Sure, it's just a planet.
It takes the painting, kind of examines it.
It's a nice painting.
Uh,
Man.
oh yeah, he hands it. The droid hands it back. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be anything except a painting, which really it's not. The stormtroopers that were heading that way finished walking up. What's going on here?
Explaining to this fine droid that there's been a misunderstanding.
The droid looks at you. You were explaining no such thing. and the droid explains to the troopers that this is the captain and crew of this ship. He was just inviting them to come speak to their commanding officer for some questioning. And the woman there has a pet she wishes to secure on board, as well as this woman here, we should secure her painting on board. And I thought that'd be a great way for some of the troops to get a chance to examine the interior of the vessel. The trooper there kind of nods, and he gestures to Io and Ozin. You two, come with us.
Mhm.
Yeah. The rest of you can continue inside of the droid. These two will catch up. Split the party.
For now.
Because I was like, how quick can we kill the stormtroopers and just go?
Fire the ship's weapons and go nuts.
Question, because I'm assuming Io would know this with her just general knowledge, including droid knowledge. Would she know if R2 could, like, pre-route a course?
Pre-route in what way? And are you talking
To
about
where
a course of just flying, or are you talking about astrogation?
astrogation. So where as soon as they hit, like, leave Atmo, they could be like, bam, gone.
He would have to make some minor adjustments once you actually got up there, but I would say he could get the absolute bulk of it done, just based off readings he had coming in.
Cool, cool.
You know, so when you get to orbit, it may still take him a round or two. You know, if you're in combat rounds at that point. But yeah, you could have a jump plotted pretty quickly, just as soon as you got out of kind of the planet's gravity well.
We also have the droid brains, right? So that helps out.
Yeah.
Well, that adds to the roll, but
well, it also reduces the time by 20 seconds, which is 4 rounds, approximately.
But yeah, I think Sarah was asking if it was possible for him to start working on that in advance.
I mean, he could probably loop the... Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he could loop the brains into it or not, but...
Well, the brains are a tool that helps you with astrogation, essentially. But, alright, so anyway, the troopers are not going to be patient. They told you to come with them.
Yep.
So unless y'all are going to, open fire right now.
How many troopers are there? Like, around?
There are 2 directly in front of you.
Those are the ones that are telling us to move.
If you look through the bay, there's quite a few.
There's 6 in total, 11, not including the 2 with us, and 2 security droids, not including the 1 with us.
I like those, no. Yeah, she'll, for now, listen.
Okay.
Shooting the look of, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
And that's before the thing she's grabbed as a pet starts eating the wires in your ship.
I don't know, she's gonna hand that to BL and be like, could you just hold this and try not to kill it? If any of the stormtroopers get too friendly, just throw it at them.
Well, say, joke's on you. Captain had a cage specifically for the purpose of getting a ship mascot / pet. Just put it in there.
Alright, so they start marching y'all towards the ship. Well, you two. The rest of you begin following the security droid. Y'all will be off the map pretty quickly, but... So we will go with the Io Ozin. So y'all get over here. The two troopers with you explain to this little squad what's going on. They look at you, ask you to open the ship.
She'll open the ship.
Suddenly
Okay.
BL with heavy repeater.
Fortunate Stun playing in the back.
I mean, opening the ship would add a droid with a heavy repeater that comes with a shield generator and and a security droid into the battlefield too.
And a protocol droid that's just not protocol. Astromech
droid.
that just has an attitude.
Don't forget y'all got Roger on there too. So that's another
Yeah.
droid.
Yep. So 2 battle droids, one with a shield generator and a heavy repeating blaster. R2 just gets into the gun turret. It's like, all right, time to rack up more kills.
Has a little cigar.
So when you get to the
So
ship, do you
slick.
just hit the buttons to open it, or do you call in and ask the droids to open it?
Maybe to just be like, I think that's easy enough to be like, R2?
Yeah.
Do you ask BL to not be standing there with a big ass gun?
So here's the thing.
Would BL have been standing there
hear
with a
me
big
out.
ass gun to begin with?
He tends
ship
to
is-
guard. He tends to guard the gangplank at all times.
And the
You know,
ship
when
is
y'all are on plane.
surrounded by stormtroopers right now.
Oh yeah, he would be a little bit
Yeah.
extra on edge.
So if we open the door, we suddenly have reinforcements.
I mean, is that the route you want to go, though? Would there have been a significant look of like, fuck him up?
See, that's why I was waiting until you got back so we could discuss.
That's fair.
Yeah, would there have been significant looks exchanged and like,
One of
There's a
these days I'm
very
gonna
limited
invent-
amount of information that y'all can spread with a look.
well, or something
can't
like,
He can't read Twi'lek tell things, and he can't like rewrite his tattoos to say things. So
that'd
one
be
of these days-
amazing, though.
One of these days I'm going to have a force power that's just very telepathic bond.
Well, they could have had something like, make sure that they could have said something about BL, like giving them a warm greeting or something like that.
I think it would be something. I think Ozin, if no one else is going to stop her, is going to say something like, "R2, open up. BL, stand down."
So does IO stop Ozin from saying that?
Well, if nothing was said about it being Cowabunga
You know what?
time.
Let's see. So we need to be gone before they fully mobilize. Is the
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
still in the
'cause
process of bringing troops down. They are not greatly organized yet.
Because they will keep cycling us through the system because we look exactly like the crew of the ship they're looking for, and we have a ship that matches the same profile.
Yeah.
We're not getting away the second we split up, is the thing.
Yeah. And then we'd have to regroup without communicating.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Well, I can communicate.
I vote, Unga Bunga it is.
All right.
so Captain will actually he'll get on the comm when he sees him going to the door. We'll go. All right, R2, drop the plank, go up top, and BL, do your thing.
Oh man.
So yeah, Fortunate Son is playing when the
Fortunate
plank
Son is
drops.
playing. Yeah.
R2 somehow got like a bandana with a Sabet card.
All right. I have a pregame action if that's the route we're going.
R2 has a banana around the little helmet, and just in the background, it's like, here comes the boy.
Hello, boy. Welcome.
Oh, if that's the route we're going, Cowabunga it is. And yeah, it was,
Mhm.
like as Ozin's like saying R2, and I hear the captain say BL. I was like, ah, shit.
He's not risking it.
Mhm.
He's absolutely not risking it.
Yeah, if we get into the bureaucracy, we're gonna be recycled into the bureaucracy. We gotta get
Yep.
off.
So how heavily armed are you guys?
I mean,
I still
all
my
of us were
lightsaber.
probably carrying.
Okay.
Captain has his scout pistol and his lightsaber.
I mean, Io doesn't have her like stolen stormtrooper gun, but
Yeah. So you've all basically got blaster sidearms.
Sidearms, at least.
yeah. Can we assume that also Doc and Kelser are here? Just
Kelser's here.
oh, Rappy's back.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I think came back when I was AFK.
She did, yeah.
Probably.
Cool.
I've got 2 rounds of calm.
Cowabunga it is.
Cowabunga it is.
All trusting
Yep.
in the Force.
No, I'm saving that for when we're fleeing the system while I'm piloting the ship.
You guys can, like...
How many of those big bombs do we got?
We have 10 torpedoes.
Fantastic.
Torpedoes or concussion missiles? Which was it y'all had?
Proton torpedoes.
Okay. That's right, the Falcon had the... Okay.
Mhm.
Alright. The door drops, and there's BL with his heavy blaster. And Roger's,
Sidestep out of the way.
and Roger's standing there next to him with one of the regular, like, stormtrooper blasters. You know, blaster
That's
rifle.
a super cool... That would be key art in this campaign.
Alright. And you all, nobody on y'all's side is caught by surprise on this, at least.
Nope.
Yeah.
We are both Io and I are both sidestepping out of the way like, nope.
I was gonna be like, I'm sorry, and like throw the little rat guy at one of the stormtroopers to.
Go for the eyes, boo!
It's like I wanted a pet so bad.
Well, I mean, she can take the captain's pistol. He'll use his lightsaber.
Well, no, she's like trying to also create
Fine with that.
distraction with the thing.
Just hold on to your pet.
Alright. And
Get up,
see what happens.
get up into the ship and get your gun.
She's working on that. She has a gun.
What is your dexterity?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
That's 3D.
Alright. So is the security droids. So I let Taz
Just gonna
go to
brawl
the
'em.
player.
What's it a brawling?
I am not pulling any Cal Kestis shit. I'm just gonna throw one at somebody. There's not gonna be any like dodge roll and like fucking aim for a weak spot. I'm chucking them.
You're checking what now?
Oh, you'll see in combat.
Oh, okay. Alright, starting at the bottom.
The story of our life. No.
Alright, R2 is headed for the turret.
Good boy.
The stormtroopers. Alright, the ones back further away from the ship will react to the gunfire and move towards it.
Mowing the lawn.
But that will not be this round.
Basically.
That's so
Basically,
epic, but it's so horrible.
they're essentially going to be caught by surprise.
Uh-huh.
Well, these guys at the foot of the ship, at least, they see 2 heavily armed droids.
Yeah.
So they are going to fire at the droids.
Cool. Which one?
It's going to be a variety. I mean, some of them are going to shoot at BL, and some of them will shoot at Roger. We will say 3 of them at Roger and 4 of them at BL, since BL's got the obvious largest gun. Doc is just going to move along with y'all and heal somebody if they need it.
Elite Healbot.
The security droids, the 2 wandering around are going to reach back over the back and come out with their blasters and start moving towards Oh well, but they're like the regular troopers in that they won't do that until they hear the blaster fire, so they won't actually be doing anything in this first round.
Perfect.
And the one next to y'all is really in the same boat. So, Ayo, what are you gonna do?
How feral is this little goblin creature that she's temporarily
Imagine you
kidnapped?
grabbed a random squirrel and have been holding it
Fantastic.
for most of a day.
It's probably ready to.
So it's either completely rabid or actually got into like Zen mode.
Just in a catatonic state and just grenade chuck it.
It is not in a catatonic state.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Launches the pet. I was gonna name you Bubbles. Throws it at one of the stormtroopers, or actually the droid, because it probably has exposed wires somewhere.
Okay, well the droids are a good distance away from you.
Oh no! I thought. Okay, yeah, I thought one of them walked.
They were
Yeah,
by
it
you.
was the stormtroopers. Okay, chucks it at the storm. Well, could I try a combination of things?
Multiple actions, sure.
Could she try to yank the helmet off one of the stormtroopers enough to shove the squirrel in there?
Yes, I would allow you to try that.
Okay, what am I rolling?
That's a brawl roll if I
It's
ever heard
it's
one.
going to be multiple actions.
Yeah, I figured that.
Brawl with a pet.
Is a rabid squirrel a one-handed or a two-handed?
I was almost looking for animal handling. All right, so it's going to be brawl. Where's brawl at? Is that under strength? Yes.
Strength, yep.
So it's going to be brawl basically because wrestling is not a separate something, is it? No, it's all brawl.
No.
All right. So yeah, it's going to be a brawling attack against him, basically to manage to yank the helmet up.
Okay.
And then it is going to be, I'm going to say a melee roll.
Okay.
To kind of
try
get
and
the squirrel
shove the
thing
squirrel.
kind of up, partially into his mask with him.
Fair. Do I get advantage if the squirrel is goblin?
No. That would actually make it harder for you to aim trying to...
Fair enough.
You're trying to wield a squirrel one-handed, I mean.
They are a finesse weapon.
But,
Wrong game. Ooh.
What?
Considering I only have 4 dice, that's pretty good.
That's a spicy roll.
Yeah, it is.
alright. I guess I need to click back over where I can see what y'all are rolling.
21 for brawling.
Alright. And a stormtrooper has 3 dice of brawling. Oh, wait, would they be opposed rolls or...
Probably be DC.
There is brawling parry,
Oh, there
which
it
would
is.
roll under dexterity.
Yes, that's what he'd roll. Okay.
Probably way worse.
Yeah, considering the armor.
Yeah. Alright, so we got a 5 on his dice. What is the difficulty for brawling is a 5, I think.
Yep. It's melee. It's up close.
Yeah.
One of the only 2 weapons that are like a higher DC, is, to my knowledge, are like vibro weapons and a lightsaber.
Oh no, hatchets and bayonets are 10s.
Wait, should I be rolling since it's the declare phase?
Oh no, not yet. That's right.
Okay.
We'll let
Then
you reroll. We'll let
that's
you
what I'm
reroll
do-
later.
No, I want to keep that one.
Okay.
Please.
But you're right. I forgot about that. We got so wrapped up in what you were about to do that we were trying to rush things.
Yeah.
BL is going to unload. Well, I'll let the captain decide what BL is going to do.
Full
he
auto,
told
baby.
he told BL to do his thing.
Okay, so BL is going
So-
to unload into the crowd of stormtroopers.
BL is doing his thing.
Probably the little half of a pyramid side over here. That way he's not sweeping his gun past his allies. Oh, I forgot to pull up stats for Roger.
Alright, I have stats.
Roger has stats.
Yep, I have.
Yeah, he made him a sheet in the
Oh,
characters.
that's right.
Yep.
Very good then. I'll let y'all roll for him. And yeah, Roger's just going to start shooting stormtroopers too.
Okay.
What is his dex, just so I put him in the initiative order in the right spot?
3D.
Okay, so he's right there with the security droids.
And BL.
See, I've got BL above IO for some reason.
He's cuter.
Yeah, BL's 3D.
Okay. I mean, well, it doesn't matter because he's not a bad guy.
I am now playing Fortunate Son just to get it to get the.
Just to get his copyright struck, I see. Alright, so that is.
Well, I hear it, not you.
Captain, what are you doing?
Let's see. I have too many character sheets open. I can't see the damn map.
Multiple screens helps.
Yeah, the other screen is all of my like info. This is game screen, info screen, and you sexy peoples. Let's see. So we have this one security droid like right here with us.
Yes, I'll move to slide the map over where other people can see.
Okay.
So yes, he is going to be a problem for you very quickly.
Fun. Does he want to pull out the lightsaber or not?
Probably not a good idea.
Not yet.
It does a lot of damage. He'd be catching him by surprise this round. And then he could run across the entire length of the map, Buccaneer style, with a blaster in one, pistol in one hand, and a sword in the other.
Gangplank moment.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Ozen,
Yes.
did you look like you were kind of inching towards your lightsaber when you were going that way?
No, I am absolutely. You watch. If you look at Ozen right now, she's like looking at one of those droids.
Yeah, because you're faster, so I can't go off your thing.
Yep. But no, she does not appear to be going for her lightsaber right now.
Okay.
She's gonna do some Jedi shit.
She's gonna beat somebody with a painting.
That's not. If I remember these things right, he's gonna try to get his pistol like up, like into the chin of the droid and try to take out the all this
Ocular.
stuff. Yeah. Well, the computing bit
Gotcha.
of the droid.
All right. Ozen.
This droid right here is going this way into these soldiers. It's my intent.
All right, which droid? Because I was fiddling with the map.
Hang on. This droid is going this way.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
I am intending to crash him and cause as much chaos as possible.
All right. How much is K?
Like to roll to yeet the droid.
Why I asked how much it weighs.
I would like to roll yeet damage. Yaw yeet! Me and Jeremy over here just vibing.
All right, R2 canonically weighs 70 pounds.
Oh, he's a baby.
That seems
Yeah.
super. C3PO 165. You're talking about him being 5 something. These droids are built more for combat and are 7'1". So I would say 300 pounds or so max.
All right, hang on.
I don't know exactly what the breakdown is weight wise.
I have to. Okay, about 136 kilos. That thing is going to do speeder scale damage.
Well, yeesh.
Somewhere R2 in the turret watching this is like, yeah, that's how it feels.
I have to get it up and mobile first, but yes, that is the intent.
Now is it gonna take so it's gonna be one action using the force power to pick him up, and then you're gonna take an attack with him.
It's all one move.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me
All
see.
about improvised weapons this fight, I guess.
Yep. The difficulty for me is it is
well,
a
you're
difficult
using
roll for me.
biotech at least. The Yu Shang Vong would approve. What was that, Jeremy?
It is a difficult roll for me.
Okay.
Like the difficulty is difficult. But I've buffed myself, so I'm good.
So you need a 20 when it comes time.
We'll
Kiltzer.
worry about that. Yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Blast.
Okay. Now, y'all running around to a tourist spot, so you've got your
sidearm.
Yeah, your sidearm, not like one of your rifles with you.
Yes.
I don't think any of you are wearing any armor.
I have that vest piece on. Not the
okay.
Mando gear, but the
It's just kind of standard issue that you
just something you put under your clothes.
You never leave the ship without it.
Yeah, if I'm not wearing my Mando armor, I am wearing that.
Okay. All right. Well, top of the order for taking actions is Keltzer.
And we're over here, right?
Yes, you've got the security droid over there. That isn't going to be able to do anything this round because he's caught by surprise, essentially.
I could take it out.
He's been so nice to you, so accommodating.
Like he's not going to call for reinforcements.
Why I'm throwing the other one, not him, because I have some sort of moral code.
He's not a bad guy. He's just been programmed that way.
Okay. Chill out there.
Hey, we can get another one. Just adopt another droid.
I'll just adopt every droid.
That's what you get this game instead of pets. You get droids.
We already did.
So I'm probably going to do a multiple action.
Hell yeah.
How many times are you going to shoot this poor guy?
Well, I can't have this one turn around and start attacking me now, can I?
They've got a point.
You could.
No.
You could show mercy and have mercy shown to you in return.
He's going
That's just crashed.
To shoot as many times as it down it. We'll do three times.
All right.
3 actions.
Fire at will, then. Now he will be dodging when you go for your when you turn to shoot at him.
30.
Jesus. All right.
What? I had different variations of 6s and 4s.
All right. And in combat, you're at point blank range, so you need a 5.
Something's got it.
Well, he got a 20 on his dodge, which gets the difficulty to hit him up to 25. So you still hit him, but he did respectable at least. All right, roll your damage.
$17. 18. I have the +1. Wait,
Okay.
is it the holdout blaster or the blaster pistol?
You could have been carrying either one of them.
Okay.
So, you are allowed to walk around this place with sidearms. So.
Okay, hold on. It's the blaster pistol. $21.
All right, he's got. All right, so that's his strength plus his armored chassis. Oh yeah, a built-in comm package. Nice. All right. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And you said you got a what on the damage?
21.
Okay. So he takes there's snaps. All right, so he failed it, but you certainly didn't double. All right, so he
Better
takes a
kill these
wound.
cats.
Okay.
Second shot.
Second, so dice this. $26.
Okay. And you remember to use 1 dice less, right?
Yes.
And you subtracted a dice because you're in armor, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got a 17. And what did you say you got?
26.
Okay. Roll your damage. You got a 13 on his strength save. Or strength roll.
16.
Alright, so that is another wound, which bumps him up to incapacitated, so he's at... Oh, that's right, he's a droid, so that's not really going to matter too much. Other than him being at incapacitated. Okay. And you were going to take a third shot, I believe?
Yes, because if it's down, then I'm going to shoot.
Oh, he's
if
not
I
down.
can. Oh, he's not down. Okay.
Nope.
Then yes, I will shoot again.
Nope, the security droids are taking damage like a regular character. I use the minion rules with the stormtroopers.
20.
Okay, let's see. He started off with a 5 dodge, so he's down to 3 dice now. Alright, you get him. He got a 22 on his strength.
How many dice do you have in blasters?
7. 1 for damage.
Sorry, you cut out. You cut out. All I heard was 1.
21.
21. Okay. All right. So y'all tied there. All right. That bumps him down to mortally wounded. And I forget, is mortally wounded when you actually collapse? With stun damage, you go unconscious with that.
Sheet.
I thought we had a...
Yeah, mortally wounded is collapse, I believe.
All right.
Because that's the final damage track. Goes from healthy, stunned, wounded, incapacitated, and mortally wounded. I might have to double check. I'm not sure if it's like an instant collapse. If you take any damage after the fact, it's instant collapse. Common charts, go!
Alright, so that was Kelter. Ozen.
I'm trusting in the Force, and I'm yeeting this motherfucking thing. It does get to resist. The good news for you, I think.
What does it resist with?
It's perception roll, or if it has, I think it's if it has control.
It does not have control.
All
right. Add 9 to your to the difficulty you've got to roll.
Cool. 1 sec, I gotta do math.
The bane of everyone.
Play TTRPGs, everyone says. It'll be fun, they say. And then you gotta do math.
It's all math and improv.
Mm-hmm.
I got 31 on my roll.
They're math theater kid.
Alright, you needed a 29, I believe, so that got it?
Yeah. So yeah, it just into those people.
Alright, do you have to make an attack roll on them?
Nope. It is levitated objects can be used to attack other characters. Such objects do 1d if under a kilogram, 2d if 1 to 10 kilograms, 4d if 11 to 100 kilos, 3d speeder scale if it's 100 to 1 metric. That's where we are. I don't know if, because it also, yeah. So it doesn't say anything about an attack roll though.
Well, I find it very hard to believe that it's just an auto hit. What was the
also
name of
written very vaguely.
What was the power called again?
Telekinesis.
All right. So to me, that sounds like once you've got the thing, then you can do whatever you want to with it, including make an attack with it. So pick a stormtrooper that you're chucking it at and give me an attack roll.
Okay. What do you want me to?
Okay.
What would you like me to roll? Yes.
Sorry, I looked it up, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Because yay.
Oh,
Adobe.
A control roll. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Mortally wounded characters cannot be roused from unconsciousness and cannot act or use skills. A roll must be made every combat round to avoid death.
Okay. Him being a droid, he's just kind of considered broken. Because, he won't heal naturally. But
I misread, and there is a one more sentence at the end of this thing. Such attacks require an additional control roll by the Jedi, that's me, which acts as an attack roll against the target's dodge.
Okay.
So there we go.
It does not sound like it's necessarily taking an extra action, though.
No.
Since your stated purpose was to grab it and fling it at somebody.
Yes. However, if you want, I do want to hit all 3, and I'm willing to drop a dice for each one.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So 8 dice for the first one, 7, and then 6. If it is, and the difficulty is easy plus their dodge. So I'm at.
Well, all 3 of them are going to
30
dodge,
for the first hit. Yeah.
All right, add 7 to the difficulty for him.
So I hit 30. So And I'll roll the damages. I'll roll the damages after we determine who hits,
That's fine.
just so I can make it. Yeah. Second attack.
Add 11 to the difficulty.
At 22. Sorry,
Okay.
26.
So that would hit. Add 10 to the difficulty for this one.
Six again.
Okay, so you hit all three of them.
Yep. The speeder scale, whatever that means for you.
Does it mean I get some kind of knockback or anything?
Damage.
It's a magnifier, I believe. It's like the ship is like a times 10. I think it's somewhere below that.
Speeders. Yeah, I think it was something.
Let's see. Damage is target scale, character, speeder, walker, star destroyer, capital ship, Death Star. Dice
Where do you see that scale table?
I don't know, it's on one of my cheat sheets that I printed out.
Oh, okay, because I'm looking in the book going, where is it?
For what it's worth, I rolled 13 damage.
How much? Where did you get the dice for the damage?
It's there. It's based on how heavy the target, the thing I'm
gotcha.
throwing is.
So
So
this is giving straight numbers that don't make sense if it's already got a.
So I roll 3 dice, but it's speeder scale, whatever that means.
Well, let's look up the speeder rules right quick.
I think it's 3 dice times whatever the scale is.
Because the one after that is 3 dice starfighter scale.
Yeah.
And we know that's times 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The thing just lifts up and just fucking toboggans itself.
All right, so I'm not finding anything right off the top. So we're going to say
Double?
If spaceships, yeah, double sounds fair actually.
Because spaceships is times 10. This thing is not quite a spaceship.
Well, it's spaceship for the for weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you dropped I imagine if you dropped a spaceship on top of someone, it's still, near fatal. So 13 doubled is 26.
All right, so that's 26 for the first one. Let him roll his dodge again. No, the dodge, not the dodge, the strength. Yeah, he's got a 2 strength plus his armor. He got a 16.
Okay.
And what did you say the damage was?
26.
All right. So you did not double it, but minion rules, he goes down.
I rolled 16 for the next one.
12.
Okay. Ooh. 12.
He got a 10. He almost made it.
What? Is there any way you want to resolve? Because that thing's gonna bonk the thing at the end over there. Like for damage for the thing itself.
You didn't attack the thing itself. You attacked everybody else.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean it's gonna look dinged up, but
yep.
But yeah, it slams into that. Was it really a cargo container? No, it looks like it's a little stack of cargo containers. So
yeah.
So they go flying. It turns its head, or kind of lifts its head, what would be up if it was standing, to look at its buddy there. And it inquires of him, what just happened?
And Ozan would be running into the ship.
And there's the loud plastic crack of stormtrooper armor cracking, one after the other. Captain.
For what it's worth, probably not killing them, just knocking them unconscious.
Yeah, concussion at least.
Yeah.
Took him out of the fight. That's the important part.
Yes.
His
Ozen is not a murderer.
was, well, his original target is dead, so his whole plan just went kaput.
Somewhere Beale's like, now you get it.
Yeah. He is going to come over here. And since he has his pistol, he's going to shoot at this guy.
Oh, which one?
Oh. All the way over
that's
there.
Yeah.
Alright. And what is the ranges in meters?
For his pistol, 5 to 10, then 20, then 40. So actually, it might not even be in range now that I think about it.
He is 19 squares away from you.
Uh-huh. So that's in feet, so not quite 40. So it'd be long range with the pistol. Unless each of these squares is in meters and not in feet.
I believe they're in like 2 meters, so essentially.
Oh, so it's 80. So it's about 80 meters then. Yeah, so he wouldn't even be in range with the pistol. All right, so he can't do anything then because nothing's in range.
You do multiple action and run faster.
Yeah, well, there's no cover.
Fair enough.
Oh, come on. Real men don't need cover. Do you see the stormtroopers taking cover?
That's why they die.
I think they died just because of stormtroopers.
Actually, is this a raised platform? This area here?
No, it's just marked off.
Okay.
Alright, so that was the captain.
Well,
Then it is BL.
Actually, if I can I instead move to here and shoot at this guy? Since I misjudged the range increment.
Hang on just a second, I'm double checking something.
You're fine. He would be
Okay.
7
Moving.
squares away.
Okay, I told you wrong on how much the squares are.
Okay.
Because they give 2 different measurements of speed. Because the
Yeah.
game used to come with these maps that were little squares, but they weren't like inch squares. You're using like tokens. So for miniatures, 1 meter was 1 inch, or basically 1 square on here. So it would have been 40 meters up to that guy, not 80.
Okay, so he would have been right at long range then.
But you could have taken the shot if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll have him move here and shoot at this guy. He's 7 squares away.
Okay,
Things much easier.
That is fine. That is absolutely fine.
Okay. I'll take a shot at him then.
Did you center it up in the map there? Okay.
A 21.
Every Jedi ever has to yeet a droid at a bunch of stormtroopers. And Ozen got her quota filled.
Sometimes you just gotta.
He got a 15 on his dodge, so I add 15 to the target number.
He would be at medium, I think.
What is medium for the?
My medium is 20 meters for the pistol.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like he's 9 away.
9 meters, so it'd be short range then.
Okay.
Okay, so that'd be 5 or 10.
That's on your weapon.
No, I mean the difficulty.
Oh.
Short range is a 10.
Is a 10. You said he rolled a 12?
Yes. No.
I think you said 15.
15.
15? Yes, I missed then.
Okay.
Because that would put him in a 25. I only got a 21.
Okay. Back over to the ship. BL.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he's going to start trying to mow down troopers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. I knew I'd given him a sheet.
Yep.
All right. So he has 5 dice in blaster.
Yep.
So he will go ahead and take 3 shots, I guess. Just them first 3. He's just gonna try to rake the gun across them. So whichever one of y'all wants to roll for him.
I will.
Okay.
Like it's your droid.
Yep.
How's it his droid? He wasn't involved in catching him. He wasn't the one that decided to bring him back.
He absolutely was.
Really? What the heck, game?
0d6.
That's weird.
Hang on, I got it.
How did he roll a 0d6?
Very carefully.
A whole chunk of his dice are saying 0d6. And I don't know why.
Got a 14 on the first hit.
He's saying 5D on mine.
Yeah, but the code that it's rolling for some reason set itself to 0.
Oh, it rolled when I clicked it. Weird.
Well, yeah, because I'm resetting it now.
What did you get, Jeremy?
Shit, hold on. 4, 8, 12, 15, 16.
Okay.
That was weird.
He got an 8 on his dodge. It's going to be short range. I assume, what is short range on the...
Short range is 3 to 75.
Oh yeah, that's short.
All right. So yeah, so you needed a 10.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled an 8 on his dodge. So what you need is an 18 to hit. What'd you get?
16.
All right, so that one got out of the way.
Misses.
Next one.
4 dice.
He got an 11 on his dodge.
That is a
so
much
you need
better roll.
So you need a 21.
I got a 20 total.
So you missed by 1.
Yep.
Oh, poor BL. His big moment, and it's not going well.
Rolled an 11 on the last one.
Roger's gonna outdo him, and he's just gonna be so embarrassed.
Uh-huh.
All right, he got a 5, so you need a 15 to hit him.
Nope, that miss. They all miss.
All right. So the gangplank drops. BL steps out, sweeps that heavy blaster across. The 3 stormtroopers all dip, duck, dive, and dodge. And they are fine.
Roger, just like, you gotta take precise shots.
Hope that reminds me I need to look at Roger's stats. Put him in the initiative.
Got 5 dice.
Roger is the same initiative.
I did write him into that droid really small to squeeze him in between the security droids and the and Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so that was BL. IO. Do the terrible thing you were going to do. I think you rolled a 21 to
brawl.
All right, so he had to
pulls
roll
the
his
helm
brawl
off.
defense because I had not
The
rolled
thing
his.
is like brawl parry or something.
Yeah, he was rolling his brawl parry. 4, 9, 10.
Okay. And then melee to shove the squirrel into the helmet.
Yes.
Only a 5. Wait, it's not letting me do 3D. I'm gonna just roll another D.
Okay. So 5 so far, and one more dice.
8.
What does melee parry fall under?
Dex.
Yeah, dexterity.
Alright, so he rolled his dexterity.
Famously dexterous stormtroopers.
He has a 2 dex. He is wearing armor. He got a 3 on the 1 dice he's allowed to roll.
That ties.
Ties go to
Yeah,
the player.
'cause hip. So
So you get the little lizard thing kind of halfway. You get his helmet kind of half off, and the lizard thing kind of half up in there, clawing at his face, screaming. Which trooper was that you were doing that to?
whichever one is closest to her that is not being mowed down by BL.
Guy over here then on this.
Yeah, probably this guy.
All right. So yeah, he drops his gun and he's clawing, trying to get the little squirrel thing, and it doesn't know if it wants to go up into the helmet or out of the helmet or what's going on.
Further down the armor, one of the two. And if she has any more action, she's gonna try to make a break for the ship.
Yeah, I think we would have jumped in the ship after we.
Well, you do your movement during the declaration phase.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I mean, I did with the captain move just so he would have a turn.
Yeah,
but...
yeah.
Alright, so that's IO. The security droids.
The 2 that are left.
Who are basically surprised, like I said, not going to be able to do anything this round.
Say Roger has the same dex as BL. Wouldn't they go around the same time?
So does the security droids.
Fair enough.
So all I'm really going to allow them to do is the one that got tossed stands back up. And then they both do that whole over their backs, come out with their guns.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't be till next round to get over about them.
Yeah.
Roger is going to take a shot at one of these 3 the middle stormtrooper in the front line. If someone would like to roll for Roger.
Does anyone else want to do it? I just completely whiffed with
17.
BL.
All right. He is using the typical kind of stormtrooper, rifle or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know what So I imagine it's going to be short range on him for him too.
Yeah.
He needs a 10. This guy's rolling his dodge. You got an 8, so you need an 18 to hit him. What you said you got?
God damn.
17.
If I knew they were gonna miss, I would have just fucking ran in the middle of them.
So he starts shooting. He's telling BL something about the good old days. Shooting at the vat brats.
BL's like, sure, Grandpa.
Well, BL's from the Clone Wars too, so Alright. Okay, that was Doc, and Doc was just going to follow y'all's leads. Then it's the Stormtroopers. Alright, going to start with these first 3. So somebody might want to pull up the droids sheets if they don't already have. Alright. First Stormtrooper here is going to shoot at Roger. He needs a 10. He got a 13.
Roger's dodge is 3 dice minus 1 because he just took an
Because
action.
this will be his second action, yes.
Rolled a 7, so dodge.
Okay. The second The next two are going to shoot at BL. Oh, but they've dodged. I need to be rolling one less dice for them. So a 9, that's going to be a miss. And a 6, that's going to be a miss. They're really not very good at what they do.
Can't move and fire at the same time. They have to
Alright.
stand still for 6 seconds before they shoot.
They have to buffer.
Alright. Then it's this next row back. These two here. One of them is going to shoot at Roger. He has not acted this round. He got a 9, so he missed regardless. The next one is also going to shoot at Roger. He got a 9.
All right. They're all shooting at each other, just not hitting.
The next one is going to shoot at BL.
It's a very Star Wars fight.
12. He got a 17.
Okay. Can BL dodge? Because he took 3 actions.
He took 3 actions, so if he's got
So
any dice
no.
left in his dodge pool.
He at a -3, no, because his dodge pool is 3.
Oh, yeah.
However, he does have a 6D shield.
Alright, so he gets to roll that shield in addition to his strength.
Yep.
Alright, well, the blast tech does 5.
Is that like a strength score roll?
I think it counts like, well, yeah, I think it counts like armor.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah, so he's basically rolling 8D.
Alright. The damage is 17, so he needs to beat 17. Preferably double. So I don't think
Got
droids
8
can be
dice on me.
stunned. Except by
No, I think
EMP
they can be
weapons.
stunned.
No, you may be right. You may be right. Yeah, because it's stunning. This is only a minus. Is one round of a minus one.
I rolled a 29 on the shield all told.
A 29. Okay, that is not double. So he's stunned. So he's at -1 dice next round. No biggie. The other one that was going to shoot at BL has an
A
animal
little incapacitated.
clawing up in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see. R2 would be situating himself in the turret. So starting with R2 for the next round, he is waiting on instructions. The stormtroopers, the ones down here. All right, the one with the squirrel lizard thing clawing at his face is going to try to take a multiple action. He's going to use his brawling to try to yank the thing off and throw it on the ground. And then another brawling to try to stomp on it.
Oh God.
I imagine it's pretty dexterous for being like a little tiny rodent, though.
So we'll see how it goes. The little tiny rodent thing, whenever it gets to go, because I'm not going to bother putting it in the initiative order. Can those things fly? I noticed the picture had like little wings on them.
I think they just glide, but let me double check. I'll get back to you.
Tell me what his dex is. Does it go before or after the troopers?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That isn't an actual like stat sheet. It's just kind of like, this is what it is. I didn't think I was going to be using it as a melee weapon.
Fair enough. We'll give it 3 dice of a dexterity anyway, and probably another couple of dice for dodge.
Yeah.
But all it's going to try to do is get away.
It glides, not fly.
Okay, so it's going to jump off him, glide a few meters to the ground, and then just run for cover. Let's see, the other stormtroopers. These two in the first rank are going to shoot at Roger. This one and this one are going to shoot at BL, and then each of you gets a stormtrooper.
Our own stormtrooper?
Your very own stormtrooper.
He's
If
one of
they're
the...
alive.
These three up here that the captain have engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Do stormtroopers have grenades? No.
Oh God.
I don't think standard issue.
No, because I didn't have one either, so probably not.
Okay. That's right. Y'all had grenades when y'all were running out of the armor, but that was your own personal grenades
Yeah.
that you brought with you.
Hey, Duba.
Hi.
Welcome to
sound tired.
Cowabunga it is.
what a way to join.
Well, you know, gotta do it the fun way, right?
I was in through a droid at 3 stormtroopers,
As one does.
shooting at other droids and stormtroopers. One of them had a squirrel shoved into its helmet.
Well, a gliding lizard thing, but
Yeah.
we've been calling it the squirrel. All right, so
Well,
those three stormtroopers are running around here and going to be shooting at the captain.
I was fixed to say, are we having a Ratatouille moment by putting it under the helmet? Anyway.
There's no control here.
I mean, fair.
All right, so that is the stormtroopers. Then Doc, what are you doing?
That's a good question.
All right. If you're on
Maybe
roll
give us
20, you
some
can see the
context.
map. You're over here on the far left side, and y'all
Yeah, I
trying to
was
get to this
trying to-
far right bottom corner to your ship.
Okay. Just trying to see. Do I have any particular? I'm trying to remember if I have any movement dice. I am out of it currently.
You get like 5 movement points, so you move like 5 squares basically.
Let's see. Yeah, sure, I'll move up. I think the closest I can get is to, I think about this great.
Okay.
And, time to be a pharmacist and, pull out that pistol.
Yep. Everybody's got their sidearms. Nobody has their rifles, but everybody's got their sidearms. And you missed. Oh, you missed it. The gangplank of the ship came down. BL is standing there with his big heavy blaster. Y'all's newer battle droid Roger is sitting there with with one of the regular stormtrooper things. BL takes 3 attacks trying to just sweep the front line of stormtroopers. I won't name who was making the rolls, but missed every shot. Then Roger missed his shot.
The stormtroopers missed their shot. Perfect balance.
One of them hit BL, but the shield took it. And the old battle droid was talking about the good old days.
Yeah, I can believe that. Ooh, excuse me.
All right. After Doc.
Yeah, I won't have.
Oh,
I won't have no genuine target. Just whatever stormtrooper he can hit.
Okay, probably one of these 3 in this cluster then. Assuming that the captain and Kilter don't take them all out. If they take
It's
them all
okay.
out, it's going to be a difficult shot across the thing. But you got the stormtroopers, and you also have these 2 security droids up here. And the security droids are not under the minion rule, so they've actually got to be beaten down.
I'll worry about it right now.
Okay.
Get to initiative. Never mind.
All right, so that was Doc. After Doc is Roger, who's of course still standing on the ship. He's just going to shoot one of those guys in the front rank that are shooting at him. Easy peasy. The security droids are going to split up. This one is going to advance towards the captain to back up these troopers. And this one is going to round the corner here to back up these troopers. So yeah, this one is going to be shooting at the captain, and this one is going to be shooting at I guess Kelcher. I mean, Ozen rather, since Ozen is the closest. Io, what are you going to do?
She's gonna try and get on the ship, and since R2's probably going to the turret, she's gonna try and get the brains astrogating.
Okay. So you would move on to the ship.
Are you taking shots behind you?
I'm trying
Or
to
you
grab
just
you,
running
and I can't
straight to
because
it?
the ship's in the way. Oh, well.
Can I take shots at it? Well, yeah, she can probably take shots. She's not gonna get all the way up to the cockpit in one go.
That's true. You would be here. You'd basically get up about where the droids are standing. So yeah.
Not roll
No,
yet.
it's just that I'm just too used to other rule
Yeah.
systems.
Yeah.
There we go.
It'll only be one shot, because
BL will continue to be sweeping the guys on the front line. Still taking 3 shots. Captain, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to shoot this guy closest to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ozen, what are you doing?
The stormtrooper who is pointing their rifle at me, I'm stabbing them. And then I'll try to take one more, so I'm going to make 2 lightsaber attacks, and then I'm running into the ship.
Okay.
So the one that's pointing a weapon at me, I'm stabbing that one, and then I'll just grab another one on the way.
Okay. And Kelser?
I'm going to move up here, if that's possible.
Let's see. You can get here next to Doc, or
Okay.
behind Doc if you want to take cover behind him. Just
No,
throwing that out there.
I know. And I'll shoot this one if I can.
All right.
Twice.
Okay, sounds fair. Go ahead and shoot him twice. He got a 7 on his dodge. So add 7 to the difficulty number. Should be short range, so you need a 17 to hit.
$24 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely a hit. Roll your damage. You got a 12 on his strength roll.
$18.
All right, that one goes away.
Okay. Well, since I said I was going to shoot twice, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to shoot the guy behind him, go ahead, because they're basically in
Yeah.
line. He got a 10 on his dodge, so you need a 20 to hit him.
I got a 21.
Okay, roll your damage. He got a 12 on his strength save, strength roll.
I got a 22.
Okay, so he goes away. Nice of you to leave the captain's target up.
Yeah. I wasn't listening when he said that the captain was going to go after the robot. Otherwise, I would have started shooting other. That was.
Well, you got to show the captain why Kelter's valuable. All right, and Ozen was running by and swapping at these two.
Everyone was pointing at me, and then the one in front of it.
Yeah. So starting off with this first one.
First attack.
Are you whipping out the lightsaber?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fun.
And he's gonna try to get out of the way.
I rolled 30 total.
There's really no point in rolling the dice, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway. Oh no, take that back. You have to roll at least a 20 to actually hit with the lightsaber.
Yep.
9, so you have to roll 29 to hit him.
I rolled a 30.
All right, he's given his strength roll.
Luck.
He got an 11.
I got more than 11, I'll tell you that much. If you want me to do the math, I will, but...
Go ahead, I want to know how much you hit him with.
Alright.
Tell us how scary lightsabers are in this game.
20, 24. Which is low for me. 24,
and,
25, sorry.
Alright, and then that next one. Don't forget to take a dice off for multiple actions.
Yep. Second one is... 25.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He got a 15 on his dodge.
Misses.
Woot.
Okay. It's more to like get them out of the way as I'm like moving to the ship anyway, so whatever.
And of course, the cry of "It's a Jedi" goes up as soon as you pop hit. As soon as you snap hits the blade. You're swinging a sword. You're running up the gangplank with your painting up tucked under your arm.
Yep. I'm just. I will beeline for my room and just. I'll go where my room is and just slide the painting under.
Okay. It's probably gonna take you a couple of rounds to get to your room.
That's fine.
Let's see. And then we jump over here to the captain.
Well, in that case, I'll just stay by where the droids are shooting.
Okay. You can set the painting like out of the line of fire.
That's the idea.
Ew.
That is
Ooh.
Oh god, that's nasty.
Why is it only rolling 5 dice?
Why I've rolled 5 dice because I don't trust. It's really squirrely, especially if you guys are still showing your wounds.
I don't have any wounds. I'm at healed.
Yeah,
Weird.
Me too. Again, looking at the dice code in here, the references. Oh, of course it is.
I would just manually do it.
Okay. So let me just re-roll it, Jason, or what?
You can just roll another d6 if you want to.
So 14 total.
Okay. You are at
Short.
actually, I would say point blank at this point.
Oh, fair enough.
Which means you need a 5. He's going to dodge for it. 6.
You definitely got a 5.
Alright, so that's 11. So a total of a 16 you have to hit him.
Miss.
This reminds me, that setup reminds me of a paintball game I was in. Big pile of logs, making like a little wall, 3 feet high or so. I'm on one side, there's another guy on the other side. We're trying to do this little number.
Mm-hmm.
Before the ref came over and called us both out. Because he didn't want to shoot each other at such close range. Wimp.
But yeah, so I missed.
Alright. After the captain is BL. Jeremy, would you like to roll for BL?
I will if no one else will.
I'll roll for him. I haven't rolled. How many? What am I rolling?
5 dice, and then 4, and then 3.
Yeah, you should have access. I think I gave everybody access to his sheet.
I do not have access to BL.
I just have R2s.
Maybe I only gave it to the captain.
Mm.
All right, you got a 15. The first guy's dodging.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 15. No, 5 added to the 10 you have to have to hit him. So that's a 15.
He hits.
So you hit.
Hey!
Roll damage.
What are we, okay? 8 dice.
13 is the number you're looking to beat.
Yeah.
Got it. I rolled the other like descending ones after that.
Yeah, so I got 15, 9, and a 14 to hit.
9 just straight misses. 14 might
Yeah.
hit.
There we go. Now I can see everybody. All right, so he goes away. Then BL shooting at the next one, which is the one where you roll 4 dice.
Yep, I rolled 9 on that. Yeah, I did all the targeting rolls first.
Oh, I got you. I see.
So I had a 15, a 9, and a 14.
Okay, we needed a 10, I think. No. Actually, you're probably at... Yeah, you need a 10. All right, so the second one misses, and the
Flat
third
out
one...
misses.
The third one misses because of his dodge roll.
Okay. I'll take 1.
And then Io, you were running for the bridge. Yes, right. You were
running for the bridge.
You're running for the bridge to get the.
The brains rolling. She took 1 shot behind her.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack then.
Where's my character? There's my character sheet.
That's right, because we said you'd get up even, basically even with the droids, with your movement. So.
Jesus Christ.
11. We're rolling good for blasters today.
Great.
Wait, it's rolling the 4 again. Let me add another dice.
Okay.
Something really hinky about like the way it calculates dice.
Yeah, I don't understand because I've got 5D in blaster.
All right, roll your damage.
For some reason, it's not saving. It's applying it to like the skill, but it's not saving it as the dice reference.
Yeah.
So it's showing the 5D, but it's not using that 5D as the reference code.
9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He beat it by 1. So he is stunned, but does not take any actual damage. So he's at an additional -1 dice to anything he's doing.
She might be like yelling out, like, "Get the brains going! Get the brains going!"
I'll bear it back and run to the rest.
R2 squeals at you. You said get the turret.
Send a message to the brains. You can do 2 things.
Gee, that is a good question. Is he shooting the turrets at the droids?
Yeah, because if he's been up in the turret, he would have been shooting for a couple.
You told him to get into the turret, but you did not tell him what to do once he got there.
It's it's R2.
He doesn't hit.
All right. So that
Why else are we gonna tell him to go play in the turrets?
Well, at the time y'all told him to go. I don't remember what was going on when y'all told him to go.
It's all good.
All right. So the security droids. One is shooting at the captain.
Comical misunderstanding and yelling at the droid, like, "What do you think we told you to do? Turn off all of the compactors."
All right. He is shooting at the captain. He has 5 dice. However, getting thrown around stunned him last round, so he's at -1 dice, so he's rolling 4. He is 7 away from you. this kind of weapon. Puts him in short. You have got cover, however. Where's the cover table? Medium cover is +2, so he needs a 12 to hit you. Are you dodging? Oh, that's right. Eric got him and left.
Stepped away.
I'm back. What's up?
Security droid is shooting at you.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
Okay. You got an 18 total.
Got a 14 on my dodge.
Alright, so 14. He needed a 10, that'd be 24, plus 2 more for the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So he needed a 26 to hit you. He did not get a 26.
Okay.
So it hits some of the stuff you're kind of standing behind.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that is not stunned was shooting at Ozen as Ozen runs up the gangplank. Ozen, are you dodging?
I thought I wait. Oh, the droids are attacking. Sorry.
Yes.
Wrong one. Yes, I will be dodging with my sense.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. Sorry, 6. Sorry, no, that is 10.
Okay. He did not roll particularly high. High enough to hit you if you hadn't dodged, but you easily dodge out of the way. Then it is Roger. Somebody roll for Roger as he shoots at this trooper here.
Please not me.
I'll give it a go.
Alright.
5 dice, then 4 dice, and 3 dice.
Well, Roger's only
sorry.
shooting the one time.
Okay, so 5 dice.
Okay, so it's
Guess
just 5 dice.
Yes.
Fair enough. He doesn't have a fucking shield generator.
Oof.
Oh, God!
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I gotta re-roll that because I forgot they've already dodged once, so he's only got 2 dice going into this.
I got my one opening salvo in with that yeeting the droid and nothing else.
Alright, so he got a 10 on his
Mood.
dodge roll. Added to the 10 you had to add to hit him. You needed a 20 to hit him.
That's a 12, Chief.
You are all, I just want you all to know you are all failing Roger.
Roger's failing Roger.
Roger.
He's too busy waxing poetical about the good old days.
Yep. Alright, so that was the Roger. Then we jump over to our other droid, Doc. You got a clear line of sight on one of them stormtroopers are.
I'll try. I will certainly try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters away, so it should be short range.
Okay, just regular blaster.
Yes, just the blaster pistol. One of the blaster, whatever blaster pistol you carry around with you.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not a 10. Did it roll all of your dice?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a 6, a 1, and a 2.
Alright, so you fire for effect. Now the troopers go. We'll start off with this one right here that's shooting at the captain. I'm pretty sure he has dodged once. So that's a less dice he's got. Point blank range, however. So he needs a 5, 7 because of your cover. He got a 7 exactly. Are you dodging, Captain?
Keeps looking.
Or he's talking and he's muted, I can't tell. Alright, so he dodges that.
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry. My knee started hurting real bad, so I need to get up and walk around a bit.
I understand.
Moved.
All right, so we're going to start with the trooper with the space squirrel thing on his face. He is rolling his brawl to try to yank it off his face and throw it to the ground. He got a 10. And it needs to roll its dice, dex, which I think.
I think we said it was like 3.
Yeah, I think it was that way you can have 3 dice.
Come on, Bubbles. No.
All right,
Maybe
so
the
yeah,
start of Io's villain arc.
so yeah, he manages to grab the thing, fling it to the ground. He's taking his second action to try to stomp on it. Because for all he knows, it's a trained attack, whatever it is. So that will be his brawling.
He's
But he has
less
taken,
of dice.
yes, he has taken 1 action, so he's only rolling 2 dice.
Was this the one that was stunned?
No.
No, it was this guy over here that she put it under.
Okay. Double check.
All right, so he got an 8. He needs a 5 to stomp on it. He got an 8. Is
What
it
do I
gonna
roll
dodge?
to avoid?
Uh,
Just roll through, like 2d6 or something.
yes. Yes,
'Cause
it
I already
still,
took
it
an
would still
action.
be using its dexterity.
Oh.
6.
All right, so he stomps on it. His strength is a 2, I think.
Does that add to the?
It's point blank for melee. It's still what, a 5?
Yeah. So you're adding to the difficulty with this dodge roll, not.
Oh, you're right. All right, so it
he
scurries out of the
dodges.
way when he stomps his foot down.
Yeah.
And showing no Stockholm syndrome at all for the woman that kidnapped it. It's just taking off.
Good for
I
it.
was like, no, I got you. I feel that. Sorry.
And then the trooper pulls his helmet back down.
Can
I mean
I
that-
get rabies shots now?
I mean, that damage the squirrel didn't like take him out because of minion rules.
No, because it never made an attack roll against him.
It's mutual spazzing out.
Mm-hmm.
So you say that, and I picture the little thing screaming at him like one of them screaming goats, and him screaming back at it the same way.
Ah!
All right, and then we have these 4 troopers here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot, which ones were shooting at who? All right, I know that one was shooting at Roger.
Roger.
It didn't roll high enough to hit him though.
Mm.
This one was shooting at. I believe that one was shooting at BL. But he's dodged once, that drops his dice by 1, and he's been stunned, so he's rolling 1 dice to try to hit. So he cannot roll high enough to hit, so we'll just skip past him.
Mathematically unable.
This one back here has not had to dodge anybody or do anything, so he gets his full round. Shooting at BL. He got a 12, so he will hit if BL does not dodge with at least a 2.
BL can't dodge.
Alright, so he takes the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Shield generator.
Yep.
Got 8 dice on me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
How'd you get that blur background, Deca?
Zoom.
How?
I'll show you in a sec when I'm not doing math.
All right.
17, 22. on the.
Alright. The shield takes the shot, no problem. And then we have the one Ozen tried to hit right here, who was also, I think, shooting at BL. He has dodged, so he is not rolling as many for his blaster. And
What'd you say?
fails. The last
say
guy
that,
was taking a
sir?
shot and missed.
Oh no, Sarah said something.
Oh,
Oh, here.
No, I was saying after the game, the blur thing.
Uh,
Alright, so that's the stormtroopers. And then you wanted R2 to shoot at the droids. Droid on droid violence. So ugly. I'm going to say that he's going to shoot at this one over here. Just because it's further away from the ship, which means it's easier to angle the guns to hit it.
Fine.
So if somebody wants to give me a roll for old R2.
what's ship gunner roll?
Yeah, 'cause it is on the ship gun. Are we going with ship gun?
It's on the ship gun, but ship guns are not designed to shoot at people close to a ship, so you do not get the bonus that you get for shooting at other ships.
Just blaster.
No, he's got 4 dice in it.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, mechanical. Gunnery. I was thinking it was blaster for some reason. Really big blaster.
He rolled 15.
Okay. The security droid is going to try to dodge. I don't. Let's say he has shot this round, so that is 1 dice less for his dodge.
Huh?
15, 18 total.
Probably misses.
Pardon?
Probably misses.
What did Arthur get?
He got 15 on his
Okay.
attack.
So yeah, the droid turns around and kind of looks, and then sort of ducks with his, kind of ducks and puts his hands over his head and kind of jumps out of the way. The blast goes a little wide, and hits the wall over there. Captain, you can hear the droid. Well, that just hardly seems fair.
Pirate.
I believe I shall refer to you as rebel scum.
And I'll refer to you as a scrap heap. You want to keep making words?
His response will be to try to shoot you in the face.
Okay, cool.
Alright, Ark is going to keep shooting. Stormtroopers are going to... They are all going to focus their fire on BL this round.
God.
He hasn't done a whole lot to them, but he has been shooting a big gun an awful lot. And it clearly has a shield that can take hits, so... that is as far as the ones over on this side on the ship side of the board.
Yeah.
That last guy over there with the captain, he is going to run around here so as to have cover from all of you. And he is going to try to... he's still going to try to shoot the captain because the captain's at point blank. Even with the cover, that's a better chance than hitting Kelter. Doc, what are you doing?
Run for the ship.
That's what he wants to do. Let's see. 1, 2. They're gonna move Doc to about right here, and until he'll shoot at whatever tries to shoot at him. Probably the droid at this point.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'm in space.
There you go. Well done. I've created a monster, y'all.
Yes, you have.
Alright.
I didn't know this was a thing.
How did you not know that was a...
It's also a thing in Discord.
Is it really?
Mhm.
What have you done?
Alright, so anyway, that was Doc. Roger's going to keep shooting at a stormtrooper. The security droids are going to... the one over here is going to advance. In the hopes that if he's close to you, your ship will stop shooting at him. For fear of hitting you.
You assume wrong.
Yeah, probably. Keltzer has no cover, so he's going to shoot at Keltzer.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
So
the only
no
one wearing any
cover
kind of
yet.
armor. She has been dropping people, so he knows she's dangerous. The one over here is going to do like the stormtroopers and concentrate on BL. So he is going to walk closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. And then Io was heading to the bridge. BL will continue shooting like he's been shooting. Captain.
You know what? Why not? Gonna step right up into this dude's business.
Oh boy.
So as he's
and
turning
try-
to fire on Keltzer, you just run up next to him.
He's gonna just with the lightsaber and try to hit him with his lightsaber.
All right. Ozen, what are you doing?
Ozen is going to sees what's going on. Sees the big fucker coming on. And she is going to telekinesis her lightsaber to try to stab that guy. Stab the droid.
Okay.
There are rules for there are rules for that.
Okay. Be sure you have them ready.
I do. Well, you're gonna have to set the difficulty, but I do have the rules.
Okay. Keltzer.
I'm going to take cover behind this
Okay.
and then shoot this one. Would I be able to? No, I'm seeing if I could go here. Would I be able to see this guy and shoot him?
Sure. He is up kind of over the barrels, to be shooting. So he'll have the difficulty to hit him would be like 2 points higher because he's got some cover.
Yeah.
Not by much.
But yeah, it's not. The cover rules aren't.
Okay. So I could make it over here from here, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Here, and then we gonna shoot twice.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot twice then.
I just have a cat wanting my love.
I have a cat that's just causing chaos, so I'll take that.
Yeah, I was playing Sea of Heroes with a streamer buddy of mine today, and her cat was wanting attention. It's like they can sense when you're focused on something else.
Mm-hmm. Mother, you have spent 5 minutes away from me. That means you do not
28?
love me.
That's definitely a hit, even with him trying to dodge.
Scully, please stop. I know you want lovin's. Please, baby girl.
Scully, you can wait like 5 minutes for us to finish this round.
Okay. Oh, wait, that was too many dice.
21 to hit.
Is that damage?
You gotta roll your damage
Yeah,
from the
I
first
mean,
hit.
damage.
Okay.
That's my damage. Not to hit. That's my damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you took him out.
Sweet.
I lost my cursor. Where is it?
over the comms while Kelser's attacking, Ozin's like, "Are we leaving?"
And
Is
then
everyone on the ship?
Then I guess I'll just shoot the one, like my last shot, since I was taking 2 shots at least at the droid.
Okay.
$20.
Okay, the droid will try to dodge. $12, 21 on his dodge.
Jesus.
He rolled quite well.
He did.
So it is 21 from short range. So you needed a 10. Add 20 to that, you have to have a 30.
Now I got a 20.
Okay.
Okay, you're making it easier for the captain to hit this guy.
Yep, there we go. And that is my go.
Ozan.
Scully, please stop.
All right, so it's normally very easy because this thing. I'm assuming my lightsaber weighs less than a kilogram.
Oh, yeah.
But it says increase difficulty if object isn't moving in a simple straight line movement. I'd argue that I'm moving in a straight line movement. However, it specifically says plus of to 25 for more complex maneuvers, such as using a levitated lightsaber to attack. I'm not like doing a swirls or anything. I'm just fucking throwing it like a spear.
That's still using it to attack.
Sure.
All right, so what was the range of difficulties that it suggested?
It is from plus 11 to plus 25.
Well, it's 20 to hit with a lightsaber when you've got it in your hand. So I've got to believe it's going to be at least a 20.
I miss it. Or 8.
I'm counting the squares like it D&D, not like it's Star Wars.
Yeah, I rolled a 15. I missed.
Okay. So the lightsaber shoots out.
I'm keeping the power up so I can.
The droid gets out of the way, and you can pull it back. Captain.
Swing. And we'll see if it works.
Okay. You need a 20 to hit.
Yeah. Knowing my dice today.
You want to try to get out of the way, of course.
Only got a 17.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yep.
Can't trust in the Force with those. That's how I hit originally with my lightsaber.
Yeah, but we might need that trust in the Force to get away from, Star Destroyers.
I think we're doing that this session.
Unless we're going to keep going. Okay.
Right.
Well, here done. Player to DM.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to be lifting off and getting away and making the rolls to try to get away this session, or just getting into the ship and calling it tonight?
Keeping up with the time, I was thinking originally I figured we'd make the ship rolls to get away. It's already past 9.
Yeah.
And we've still got a little over half the round to go. So probably y'all getting in the ship and then like taking off from the spaceport, and then we'd probably start off next session.
Okay.
We y'all actually hitting orbit and seeing how that brain droid thing worked out.
Well, then in that case, I will trust in the Force for this.
Okay. So making a second attack?
Yeah, so that'll be a total of a 28.
Okay. He'll die.
29.
Or whatever. And he only added 5 to the difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
So that hits.
All
5
right.
plus your control.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's right. It went up by 1.
Got a strength of 4 and a...
I'm going to add another d6 because, yeah, I forgot my control went up to 2. So, 22 damage.
He got a 13 on his strength save.
Mm-hmm.
He's wounded.
So you take the first swing. He manages to lean back out of the way. And he has just enough time to lock eyes with you, go, they travel in packs. And then you come back. Then you come with the back swing and you cut him in, you cleave him in twain.
Is Ozen proud?
Extremely. Now get on the ship.
Yes, very impressive. Get on the ship.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
It really isn't.
Oh, everybody on this side of the map,
Mm-hmm.
coming from off map here, you see a probably another squad of 15 or 20 stormtroopers coming out of that command building. You know, mostly just running. A few of them are taking shots, but they're so far away that it's they're just going wild.
Since we're doing that, since you called
Get
it
on the ship.
No, I'm saying it's called the end of my turn. He'll quit Comrade 2 and say, aim for that approaching squad. Just to keep them locked down while we mop up here and get into the ship.
Okay. All right.
We can have a security droid on the next planet we go to with Imperial forces.
All right. Who has not rolled for BL yet?
Me?
Kelter.
Somebody roll for BL with.
Or Rappy, I should say. Roll for BL.
Five
What
and
am I
4 than
rolling?
3.
5 dice for his first attack, 4 for his second, and 3 for his last.
Just enough dice for that shit.
Oh yeah, this stun guy's no longer stunned. That was last round.
$24 for the first hit.
Okay.
Hey, someone rolled worth a damn.
Even with his dodge, that's going to hit.
Okay, so how much am I rolling for damage?
How much does the heavy blaster do? Is it 7?
8.
8.
5. Heavy blaster what?
The heavy repeating blaster is
Oh, okay.
8D damage code.
You got an 8 on his strength.
I got 8 via 2 dice. So, yeah.
Alright.
He blasted away.
Roll the next attack.
Okay, and you said that's
4 dice.
4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
5. You said 4, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it goes 5, 4, 3.
18.
Okay, you got a 7.
It hits.
Yep. Roll your damage. You got a 10 on his strength.
You should be able to beat that, but you might hit all ones. We'll see.
Nah, I already got 15 with 3 dice.
Alright. He goes away.
So that's 20. 24 in total. Okay, the next is 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
14.
That's going to be a hit. You got an 11 on his strength.
Yeah, I got 12 within 2 dice, so
Alright, so he goes away.
there you go.
Finally.
You hear Roger tell BL, good shooting.
Do you want me to roll for Roger as well? Since I haven't rolled for Roger yet either?
Well, it's not Roger's turn yet.
Okay.
And then it'll be up to everybody else. Io. Oh, right. You are working in the droid brains. So they have begun their calculations.
And once she flips the on switch for them, she's just warming up everything else to get it up off the ground.
Right. You were getting ready to take off.
Yeah. Getting the GPS on, getting the right radio stations,
Alright, then it is the security droid's turn. And I said this one was shooting at BL. is 12, 22, 23, 24, 25 to hit.
Hits him.
Oh, that's right, because he can't really dodge. 5 dice. Advantage.
Usually I roll pretty good when I roll all of my dice. I'll
He
roll
does 15
again.
points of damage, so somebody needs to roll for BL's shield.
What's his shield?
8 dice.
Okay.
31.
Oh, there you go. He got it.
Yep. And until Rappy started rolling for him, he was having a hard time hitting people, but his shields are working fine.
Mm.
Probably because we were letting Jeremy roll him. You know,
Yeah, well,
Jedi's always act in defense.
exactly.
All right. Rappy, now you can roll for Roger. And
Okay.
Roger is a regular battle droid. We've got his stats in the thing.
Same stats. So he's rolling 5 dice for
Okay.
one shot.
So how many is he taking? Like
He's-
5, 4,
Roger
3?
has just been taking the one shot.
So 5 dice.
You know. What you see is BL standing there just mowing with a little mini blaster minigun, where Roger's just sitting there with taking the one shot at a time. Not that he's been doing much better, but
23?
Hey.
oh, that's pretty good.
Almost makes me feel like I haven't been rolling all of my dice.
Let's see, 11 plus the 10, so 21. So you hit.
Okay.
Just 5
And
dice.
he's got the regular like Stormtrooper blaster, so it's 5 dice for damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the trooper got a 9 for his
22.
Okay, he goes away.
Rolling ridiculously well today.
Well, if Jedis are defense, then Mandalorians are attack.
That's true.
Alright, so then it's Doc's go.
Okay. It's a movement or action round.
Action.
One's dead around you.
No, that's everything's dead around me.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's about 16 meters to the droid here, and about 17 to the trooper.
Well, I have a standard blaster pistol, so.
So how far out does it go? Let's see. Standard blaster pistol. Well, that'd be medium range.
What's that? 30? Or no?
Yeah, after 30 is medium.
Medium, you have to hit
Anything above
20.
10 after 30.
Or is it 15?
Medium range is a 15 to hit.
Not impossible.
Not impossible, but it's gonna be fun, especially with 3 dice. So let's see.
You go for the droid or the trooper?
We'll go for the trooper. Why not?
All right.
And 14.
Okay, we said you needed a 15. Yes. I think medium. Yeah.
Just one shy.
All right. So you wing real close to him.
One could say even graze.
Then it is the stormtrooper's turn.
Singular stormtrooper now.
Yep. Well, he has seen Ozen throw a lightsaber, so he's going to shoot it. He's going to shoot at the Jedi who doesn't have a lightsaber in his hand or her hand.
He does.
Well, you've thrown it. It hasn't come back to you yet.
Alright. Fair enough.
Remember, I specifically said you could bring it back to you next round.
Okay.
Bring it back through this guy's neck.
She could certainly try that. Or Ozen could certainly try that. All right, blaster. Now, Ozen is, of course, free to dodge.
Yep.
Got a 17.
Oh. 5. Rolled a 9 on my dodge. They need a 10. I
Alright.
believe that misses.
Yeah, making the 19. Oh, alas, poor stormtroopers. And then R2 starts firing off the map to try to pin down. The
They're
first blast
crazy.
takes out several troopers, but then the rest of them kind of spread out, so they're not bunched up, making it easy for him.
Yep.
All right, and that wraps up the round. I think we're gonna call it here. At the rate things have been going, with only 2 targets left on the board for you guys, I think you're going to, the trooper ain't going to last, through the next person shooting at him. And I think y'all will chew through that droid pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ozen on her turn is going to go and laser it and be like, all right, get the fuck on the ship. So, easy enough.
Was she going to try to spear it when she pulled the saber back?
She's gonna come back with her meet her lightsaber halfway and then just go at it. So I don't think that thing's long for the world.
No, because it would not take a shot from a lightsaber worth anything.
Mm-hmm.
As your Padawan showed you earlier.
Yeah.
All right, so you take out those last couple of guys. Everybody loads up on the ship. Io basically has the ship starting to lift off, as the last of you are running up the gangplank. And the last shot of the episode would be y'all's ship taking off for orbit. With a bunch of stormtroopers running
3
up.
Star Destroyers, I hear.
There are 3 Star Destroyers in system, but each of them were in orbit over a different city.
Okay.
So where y'all are going up, there's 1. Plus, whatever accompanying ships might be with it. The local news really only showed the Star Destroyers because they're the super impressive ones.
We just need to survive long enough to hit hyperspace.
Where do you have the brain sitting for you to go?
Honestly, I didn't think that far ahead. I'll get back to you next week.
I was going to say, we have a week to think about it.
Yeah.
Or did you just tell them somewhere safe? Or the next
she would have just, away. Just... Yeah, just somewhere away from here. Okay. Somewhere, not in the middle of a star, something like that. Just away.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's safety protocols to stop that's where they were happening.
Yeah, just somewhere away, and she figures they can always do another jump from there. Mostly the main point was to get away from the Star Destroyers.
Yes. All right. So like I said, we're wrapping there. Hope y'all had fun. I enjoyed running it. Haven't whipped out a battle map in a little bit, but
Cowabunga is always fun.
It is.
But so I hope anybody comes by and watches later or listens to it later. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all show up next week. In the meantime, Jeremy, what other games do we have on Dire Bear?
All Scarlet Knights on Wednesday. Got A Knight's Ransom on Thursday. And then all the way back onto Monday, we have Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And then come back to us on Tuesday for Remnant Shadow, Star Wars Actual Play.
And until then, we will see you later.
Bye.